So, what's going on, YouTube? Today we are coming back at you with another book review with How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So, this one was first published in 1937. As you can just see, I have an ebook right here. I just downloaded it online. So, before we jump into the table of contents, we'll just go through a little quick background about the book. So, this book is sort of coming after the fact of a course. So Dale Carnegie went around the country, essentially to different cities, and would host this seminar slash course slash business meeting convention type thing, in which he'd like put an ad out in the newspaper, and people would come to this event, and it would be all about public speaking and getting out of your comfort zone, and all of these different professional skills that weren't necessarily taught to people, and people could certainly improve on to just improve their everyday life and also improve their business life. So what I thought was really interesting, the other day I was watching actually a Warren Buffett documentary, and Warren talked about in his office, what he keeps really close to and what's really important to him. And they asked him about his degrees, like the University of Nebraska and then his school after that. So he actually said, I don't, keep any of my degrees in my office. They were like, where are they? But Warren Buffett actually attended one of the courses that Dale Carnegie hosted, and got his certificate of completion, and actually keeps that in his office. So I thought that was pretty interesting. He said he had a huge issue with public speaking, and this was one of the major things that helped him overcome that. So that's pretty interesting. This book. This is information from a long time ago. If Warren Buffett actually attended it, Warren Buffett's getting up there in age, but it's broken down into pretty simple concepts. So let's take a look at it. So there's four major parts. Book is only around 200 pages long, so not too long, kind of a quick read, and it's broken down into four parts, and then it goes a little deeper into like 5 to 7 page segments. Typically where it'll cover a concept relating to the overall part concept more in depth. But the book sort of progresses starting with, just general actionable things to make you a friendlier, warmer person. And then it kind of, by the end, is driving into how to be, a really empathetic person, how to get people to make decisions that you want them to make, but how to get them to actually want to make them, how to, resonate with their, their perspective a little bit more. So things like that. So obviously the book is structured in a way, it was written a long time ago, so it's structured in a way with pretty simple examples. So it'll go about 5 to 6 pages, and then it'll break down, probably like, usually like 3 or 4 simple examples. And these are quite interesting. Some of these examples are, most of them are from a while ago. So a lot of governmental, a lot of, entrepreneurs who were big, like in the steel industry, and a lot of Lincoln stories, a lot of Lincoln letter excerpts, those types of things. So it's quite interesting how the parallels drawn with certain iconic figures, but it's sort of a different time zone because of when the book was written. So Warren Buffett is a little bit of a gap between that because he's still living now, and he ended up becoming this ultra rich investor. But these are talking about people who were older and were sort of iconic in the public speaking or motivating people or leadership realm back in that time. So overall, I think the book is, pretty interesting. It's not the most actionable advice, but it's, pretty general concepts that you can certainly resonate with, certainly examples that make sense, certainly a lot of key takeaways that you can, just take to improve your everyday life. They say at the end, this isn't supposed to be some fake sort of thing that you're just trying to portray to people to get them to like you or make fake friends or anything like that. It's really sort of this new lifestyle and persona you have to take on, this friendly person, how you're going to act towards people, how you're going to manage your relationships, things like that. So that's where the book is pretty good and giving you some good information and making sure you sort of understand that this is how you sort of have to run your social life if you want it to run this way, if you want to be able to have certain business and personal relationships and have all of these things, sort of run the way you want them to, and have those relationships, just be fulfilled to the fullest. So ultimately, that's pretty much my book breakdown, guys. I thought it was a great read. I would definitely recommend it to all you guys out there. So third book in January, pretty good. So hopefully we'll be getting some more soon. So yeah, so if you like the book review, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, comment and just let us know why, and let us what we can do to improve, or what you guys want to see on the channel. If you have any books that you recommend, or you want me to read, or you want me to break down, certainly comment down below, and we can try to make that happen. So peace out, guys. Have a good Wednesday, and we'll catch you next time.